And good evening. Thanks for joining us on a busy Tuesday night. I'm Tom Yamas, in for David. And we begin tonight with President Trump in the newest American flashpoint, traveling to Kenosha, Wisconsin, amid unrest over the police shooting of Jacob Blake, shot 7 times in the back at point-blank range. The president touring areas damaged during protests, meeting business owners, hours after comparing the officers involved in the shooting to golfers who, quote, choke, missing a 3-foot putt. His visit over the objections of the mayor and the governor, Trump supporters today coming face-to-face with Black Lives Matter demonstrators. And just blocks away from President Trump, Jacob Blake's family, gathering at the scene where he was shot. The president sharing his sympathy for the family, but they did not meet. President Trump defending law enforcement, deflecting questions about racism in the U.S. Kenosha, a battleground county in a battleground state. So evenly split, President Trump took it by only 255 votes in 2016. ABC's Alex Perez is there tonight to lead us off.
Despite local officials telling him to postpone his trip, President Trump in Kenosha, Wisconsin today, touring a building destroyed in protest after the police shooting of Jacob Blake. Met by supporters and protesters, he pushed his law and order message.
We have to condemn the dangerous anti-police rhetoric. It's getting more and more. It's very unfair. You have some bad apples, we all know that, and those will be taken care of through the system, and nobody's going to be easy on them either. And you have people that choke.
Repeating his suggestion that the police officer who shot Blake 7 times in the back, quote, choked after comparing him to a golfer missing a putt.
Shooting the guy in the back many times, I mean, couldn't you have done something different? They choke, just like in a golf tournament. They miss a 3-foot.
You're not comparing it to golf because, of course, that's what the media
I'm saying people choke.
Just blocks away from the president's event, the Blake family hosting a day of community service at the site of the shooting.
All I ask is that he keep his disrespect, his foul language far away from our family.
He's not meeting with you or the Blake family. What does that say to you?
We're not mad. He's got an agenda, and we got one too. Our agenda is to get justice.
The Wisconsin DOJ investigation into Blake's shooting still underway, and 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse, who's accused of killing 2 demonstrators, remains in custody. Ahead of his visit here, the president defended Rittenhouse.
I guess he was in very big trouble. He would have been, he probably would have been killed.
Also condemning the fatal shooting in Portland of a man wearing a Blue Lives Matter flag and reportedly a hat belonging to a right-wing group.
He was targeted. They targeted him. They shot him in the street, and then they were so happy, and he died.
Repeating an unsubstantiated claim that so-called thugs plotted to fly to the Republican National Convention to incite unrest.
The entire plane filled up with the looters, the anarchists, the rioters, people that obviously were looking for trouble.
When asked, he provided no evidence. And when pressed about the demonstrations against racial injustice sweeping the nation, President Trump painted most protesters as agitators.
Do you believe systemic racism is a problem in this country?
Well, you know, you just keep getting back to the opposite subject. We should talk about the kind of violence that we've seen in Portland and here and other places. It's tremendous violence.
Okay, Alex Perez joins us now live in Kenosha. And Alex, there was another issue the president addressed on Twitter today that the White House had to follow up on. Reports in a new book and rumors about the president's health?
And yeah, Tom, according to those reports, the vice president was put on standby should the president need anesthesia during an unannounced visit to Walter Reed Medical Center last year. Both the president and the White House denying that anything was wrong with him. The president going even further, saying he did not suffer any mini strokes. The president's doctor insisting he is healthy. Tom?
Alex Perez from Kenosha tonight. Alex, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.